The challenge that we're staring at right now is that although the reveal on the bottom is actually pretty good, in other words, the door is not really standing proud of the car, on the top it does stand proud. And when we take a stir stick, you can see the difference. It's lying flat on the door and definitely standing off of the car. Unfortunately, Corvette did not leave any way to move the door in on the top, because how many shims are on it right now?
On this door?
On the top.
I didn't count them. I haven't been on this door.
How many were on the other side?
There was two on the bottom.
On the
None
top?
on the top.
None on the top. There's none on the top here either. So unfortunately, there's a rule in shims, and that is you can't go less than 0. So what we've got to do is we've actually got to modify the hinge to bring the door in. Otherwise, what you have to do is cake 1/8 of an inch of filler on the fender.
No.
You a fan of that option?
No, I don't like that option.
Yeah, so I'm not either. So since I'm not into loading the front of the fender up with filler, we're going to custom redesign the hinges to bring the top of the door in.
A little glaze down there is one thing. A 1/4 inch filler up there is not. It's another thing. 1,000 of them might be wrong.
That's right. All right, so with the door gone and the hinge removed, the only way to bring this door in is to shave some of the metal there and shave some of the metal there, because that's the only way Chevrolet gave us to actually bring the hinge in. So the good news is this hinge, it needs to be blasted, but the pin is in really good shape. We're gonna blast this hinge, we're gonna modify it, we're gonna bring it in, refit the door, and hopefully bring our reveal of the door into the body to where we don't have to put any filler at all on the fender. So this side measured a thickness of 407 thousandths. I'm gonna take 60 thousandths off it down to 337. And right now, when I put the calipers on it, it's measuring out at 351. So I still need to go another 14 thousandths on this one. This one was 372 and I want to bring it down to 312. And it is currently at 348. So I still need to come down another, 26 thousandths on this one. One of the things we'll do, we have to put, like, if you feel in here, see how it actually feels fairly good right now when I open it. Well, see how it opens and closes fairly smoothly, but right there it's a little bindy at first. So we've got to put a little bit of lubrication now that they're all restored. Now I didn't want to do that before we at least primed them, but I'm not sure. I think I want to do it now because in order to test fit the doors and do everything, I want a little bit of grease on that. So very surgical, right? Because I don't want grease anywhere else other than right on the contact points. And another note, you may already know this, but in case you don't, these doors will pick up about 15 pounds of glass, trim, paint, handles, door panels, everything else. So I always hang weights on doors to get my final strike alignment. Okay, so don't align the doors without weight on them, because otherwise when you put all the weight in them, you're gonna find that they're gonna strike low by about 1/16 of an inch. And I want these doors to strike like it was on a laser beam.
Right. Yeah, we got them in the bags in there.
Okay.
Yep.
And by the way, Will, I give you the credit for turning these headlights into artwork because they're hard to do. I do want you to do one more thing. I want you to get, oh, that's why I can't, I don't know if we can do it. I like extra glass anywhere that they crack, and you know the C2s have a tendency
Always cracked
to
in the
crack.
corner, right.
Let's look at building some brackets for this and panel bonding it in place to reinforce our corners.
Like little L brackets and stick them right there.
Yeah, I think we will have to go with an L bracket, but I want to panel bond them in every corner.
Right.
I would like this car never ever to see a crack as long as it lives. And you know, when you're shoving 500 horsepower into a car, it tends to
twist,
play with it and twist it a little bit more.
You talking about putting extra headlight rests in?
No.
Like door rests?
Right here,
On the corners.
they get diagonal cracks coming out of the, and it was just,
They weren't reinforced enough there.
well, they weren't, and because it's a sharp corner,
Right.
sharp corners don't like, glass does not like a sharp corner. And a phenomenon known as propagation sets in and you end up splitting the corners. So in fact, I'm almost wondering if we shouldn't gently round that corner. No, I want to just, never mind. Forget I said that. Forget I said it. We're going to go.
Look,
Yeah.
stop.
Yeah, I know.
Then you can know how
All right.
You know how long it took me and you to do that?
Yeah, I know. It looks good. That's what I'm thinking. It looks great. The lines are great. So I'm going to go check in on the chassis and see how it's going. Make sure you do all those things like hit the like and subscribe buttons and please comment below.